What's up everybody, welcome to RebelTech. So a few days back Corsair released their new Void Pro headsets. Their previous Voids were one of the most popular headsets out there because it delivered good sound quality at an affordable price. So I did also do a review on the normal Voids, so you can check that out if you want to. But now it's time to see what Corsair did to improve on their already great design with the new Void Pros. So just like the previous version, you got a few different models. So you have your stereo non-RGB version, then you have your RGB USB model, and then lastly you have your RGB wireless model. The one I have here is the USB RGB model, so I'm gonna see how that one performs. Do you live in South Africa and want to get yourself some awesome new gaming products? Well, check out RebelTech. They have extremely low prices and stock all the major brands like Asus, MSI, Gigabyte, Corsair and many more. They also have the new Ryzen Threadrippers in store, and when you purchase any selected Asus ROG monitors, you will get a copy of PUBG for free. So check out the link in the video description to go visit RebelTech. First off, let's start with the frame, which is exactly like the previous Voids. So you do have the nice lightweight but strong design. But what does feel different is the headband's cushion, which feels a lot softer. The cloth fabric is probably the softest cloth padding I have felt on a headset, but this is only for the headband padding though. Corsair went with memory foam for the padding on the Void Pros instead of just normal foam. But now, as for the ear cups padding, I found them not as soft as either the headbands or the previous Void's padding. They feel a tiny bit more rough, but I did find them a lot easier to breathe, which helped keep my ears cool for long sessions of gaming while still being very comfortable. But just like the previous Voids, you do have the nice deep ear cups, so your ears won't scratch against the inside of the drivers, which I personally find very annoying. So I'm glad that's still the same. You also get the swivel ear cups, which is a great feature on the Void headsets, so you can let them rest comfortably on your neck. But now, just like the previous Voids, you are able to adjust the size of the headband by 10 levels to fit almost any head size. But I did find that the Void Pros were a tiny bit too big for me, whereas the previous Voids were a tiny bit too small for me. So I guess I just have a weird sized head. But being a bit too big wasn't a deal breaker, although it was easier for it to fall off my head. But the Pros is still very comfortable and you won't have any problem using it for long sessions at a time. More features that are again just like the previous Voids are the volume adjustment wheel on the back of the left ear cup. When pressing once, you cycle through the EQ settings linked in the Corsair utility engine, and by press holding the wheel you enable or disable a Dolby surround sound. Next, the mic mute button is still located on the left ear cup for quick access, but Corsair did change the mic mute indicator, which instead of a small LED you get a nice ring around the mic that is a lot easier to see. Now, if you do have the RGB model, you still get the RGB Corsair logos on the side of the ear cups, which you can adjust in the software. But now something else Corsair did change is the microphone. The new unidirectional mic is still able to adjust up and down, but now because of its rubberized design, you can adjust it closer or further away from your mouth. The mic does also feature noise cancellation to prevent any background noise to be picked up. But now, what about the mic quality? Did Corsair improve on that? Well, the Pro sound quality is okay, as you can hear. It's not amazing or anything. For normal in-game speak, it'll be fine, but for anything else like voiceovers, I wouldn't recommend it. And when comparing the Void Pros to the standard Voids, you can't really hear a difference. They mostly sound exactly the same. So that's a bit of a disappointment. So you don't really get an improved mic quality, but the flexible microphone and the noise cancellation is a welcome improvement. Now, as for sound quality, I'm slightly disappointed that this model doesn't sound significantly different to the previous Voids. but they did already sound very good, so it's not really that necessary to improve on that. So you do still get the 50mm drivers with a frequency response from 20Hz all the way up to 20 kHz. The bass is a tiny bit lacking, but the high and mid-range was very clear. And gaming with the Void Pros was a dream, being very comfortable and delivering awesome clear sound. Also being Virtual 7.1, you can almost hear everything around you, which does enhance your gaming experience even more. Now, in the end, what do I think of the new Void Pros, and is it better than the standard Voids? Straight away I can say yes, it is better. Having compared both side by side, the Pro just improves on the standard Void's drawbacks, so you pay a tiny bit more for an all improved new model. Now, with that being said, I won't say you have to get rid of your previous Voids and get these, but if you are in the market for a new headset, I would recommend you spend that tiny bit more and get the Pro model. And that's it for the review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, share, subscribe and comment like always. Also, if you want to buy the Void Pros for yourself, you can check it out with the links in the video description, where you can get it on RebelTech if you're in South Africa, or Amazon if you're anywhere else. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, if you like this video, please like the video and consider subscribing. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll check you guys next time. Cheers guys.